Respected Professor Nandini Sharma, Head of the Department Computer Science and Engineering, Sri Ram College of Engineering and Management, Palwal, Sri Shyam Rathore Sir, Chairman, Truba Group of Institute, Bhopal, Dr. Manish Manoria Sir, Executive Director, Truba Group of Institute, Bhopal, Professor Abhishek Agvekar, Head EC and EX Department, faculty members, staff, and students from various colleges, a hearty good morning to all. I, Rajesh Kumar Sharma, Assistant Professor Electronics and Communication Engineering, Truba Group of Institute, and coordinator of this event, feel privileged to welcome you all in the one-day webinar on AI-powered deep nostalgia, organized by Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, Truba Institute of Engineering and Information Technology, Bhopal. Truba Group of Institute is a well-known name in the field of technical education from last 21 years. Truba Group always emphasize on the management of technical knowledge of the faculty members and students by organizing various workshops by the eminent speakers from various industries as well as technical institutions. Following the legacy of lightening the lamp in technical education, we are organizing this event today. I would like to invite Professor Nandini ma'am to give some view on this topic. Nandini ma'am?
Yes, I'm audible. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So before starting today's session, I'm thankful to Almighty God to gather here, and I hope you are all safe and healthy in this time in this pandemic. And I'm grateful to present today's webinar on as AI powered deep nostalgia. It is organizing by Electronics and Communication Department of TG, Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. I'm thankful to give a wonderful opportunity by the honorable management of Truba Group of Institution and Executive Director, Sir, of TGI, Dr. Manish Manoria, sir. And of course, special thankful to Professor Abhishek Agvekar, Head of the Department of Electronics and Communication Department, event coordinator Rajesh sir, student coordinator, thanks for all supports, and my dear. So all participants, so to welcome you. And again, I am thankful to spare a time here, especially for your busy schedules. So good morning to all. So as you know, and today's topic is AI powered deep nostalgia. And I think you basically already heard about AI. What is AI? That is artificial intelligence, and you are a little bit familiar of this. So in today's sessions, we have to cover about the what mean actually conceptually what is AI, and AI versus machine learning and deep learning. I just covered this related topics of there, which is our topic agenda is deep nostalgia. So I'm not going to on a depth of this according to many algorithms as going on and AI, machine learning and deep learning. So we are going just about what is actually AI, what is the need of this, and how deep nostalgia is going on. And about that, we have to discuss the opportunity, challenges, and the opportunity and challenges which are very actually debatable nowadays. It's very it's have very two coins, is positive and is negative also. So let's start with the topics is there. What is artificial intelligence? And I hope you already learned many books, and the authors give a very different actually definition is there. What is AI? So actually, when we think about that, what is AI? So firstly, I'm telling you, AI is not a nowadays technique. This is true. Nowadays, is AI field is totally on boom. Is already is top related and demanding from everywhere, like business and all, and research is going. But it is not for today's. Its invention is starting from 1940s. So basically, I'm just asking. I think anyone is knows and what is AI. Anyone is say what is AI? Anyone? A small definition of artificial intelligence you have learned from some books and some from internet and somewhere else. Okay, fine. So I'm just saying, you say I'm just saying in a single sentence, what is AI? AI is just a man-made thinking power. That is, you have learned many definition, like 2 or 3 more sentences. I'm just saying a very easy way. AI just a man-made thinking power. Okay, man-made thinking power, which we are made for this purposes here. Now, question is that how machine work itself, just like AI. You have to say the first robot is Sophia, right? So it's how it's work, how she is answering, how she is observing their our behaving and emotion like the human beings. So I'm before answering this, I'm asking you the following question is that. So being as a human being, now we are here, sir. So how we can we think as a human? How can we recognize between the which one like true and differentiate in this in way? And how can we get knowledge? Who trained us? Who guide us? How can we solve mathematical problems? How can we distinguish among the variant of colors? And how can we get decisions? And how can we say what is right and wrong? Okay, and you know that all the questions is relevant to us as a human being. And you know, as a human being, we are born with zero knowledge. Okay, we don't nothing since childhood. We have to get trained. We know what is true and what is false and what is right, what is wrong, what should we do and what should not to be do. Okay, but it is that is the truth. We are born with zero knowledge, but we have feelings like emotion, sensations, okay, which is natural, and you can say that is a god gifted somewhere. Okay, but science has not adapted this because it says natural. So same thing is happening with a machine also. So but you know about it that most of the business in factory everything, and you say in very like Japan's, most of the restaurant will you open that can be operated by a robot. Okay, so we have to I'm just showing you the some pics is there. So that is obviously that the same as we get as a human by our senior, our mentor, our teacher, and many more, same as we have to train to a machine also. So machine also get trained, and they still that machine just learning at a stage. Okay, so at that stage, doesn't matter I am a professor and I'm a student, doesn't matter, still I am also a learning stage. I'm not saying I'm a perfect. Okay, so day by day I'm learning, I'm observing. So what will happen, my thinking power, decision makings, it become stronger and sharper. So same things, same types of algorithms which we have to be applied on the at AI. The same things are there where machine can do anything, any task, any work without user interface. This is the motive of the AI from the our scientists is there. So as we train machine as same as our trainer senior trained us as basic manner, because we have to follow a discipline, we have to follow the algorithm in our daily life. So same here, the same way the machine also can do is there. So you know what, nowadays a machine can become smart, as you know, they think naturally. Okay, and they create own decision making by keeping all records. Okay, suppose if someone is asking about me, tell me 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. So how can I calculate 2 plus is to 4? Because I have to, my teacher has to just save all the information about the addition, so I am capable to give the answers on the same way. So same way, so this is the decision making of the machine is can be done by all records. So all records is very crucial for that. Okay, so you see that I'm taking very simple example, and all we are just relevant nowadays. Like you have to sing a NAPTEL and GATE examination for MBA cat, mat, and many more examples. So as an Indian methodology, I'm just talking about the Indian methodology of the education. Okay, so you see that all the competitive exams that are based on memory capability, have you observed? No, no, even after you have to 12th, you have to just pass some NEET exam, some JEE IT exam. Most of the students are gave. Okay, so the motive of this exam is that what kind of our memory capability with accuracy, and how can we give correct answer with accuracy with respect to times. Okay, so this is the motive of the same motive purpose we have to apply it for the machine. And we also expect this from machine. A machine good response, good efficient with respect to your time. So same thing happen with machines. As I say, machine can recall or memorize or on the basis of algorithm calculation on data sets. Okay, so here I am just sharing very basic diagram, and hopefully you are already know about the AI versus ML versus deep learning. Okay, so as I say, AI is what? AI is just a man-made thinking power. But AI, no doubt, we have to make this AI is a science like mathematics or biology. Same thing like that. That studies ways to build intelligent programs, machine that can creative solve problems. Okay, so which always being considered a human like propagations like there like what kind of you want to task from the machine. Okay, now next one is machine learning, and machine learning is a subset of AI that provides systems that the ability of to automatically learn and improve from experience. As I say, all data is matter. Okay, so experience is very really matter. Without being, we have to get the output. Okay, in the same way, there are very different algorithms, very lot of algorithms which are using in a neural network also to solve the many problems. And in the last, deep learning. Deep learning is a subset of machine learning. So machine learning is a subset of AI, deep learning is a subset of machine learning, and deep learning is a crucial. This is our main motto of this today's session. Okay, so you know what, deep learning, as I say, subset of this machine learning. So it was using in a neural network. You have to see previous diagram also. Deep learning using neural network. Okay, so this is very crucial of that. Very many factors, many structure we have to that work as similar like a human brain. Just are as a human brain what? Human brain is a very neural systems. Okay, same how our human brain is connected, how is thinking, how is behave. The same pattern is to be applied in deep learning by using neural network. So here is the, I'm just telling the basic difference between, as I earlier told that AI is not a recent trend. It is a start in the 1940s. So I'm showing you the timelines. I'm taking a few minutes of that to showing a differentiate between when AI and machine learning and deep learning is invented. And after that, we going on a motive of this. So here you is showing in the diagram also. So AI, as you say, the artificial intelligence is starting in the 1943. Okay, so it can be recognized by the first by Warren and Walter Pitts, and after a few years they have to propose artificial neurons. Okay, and that developed by the Donald Hub, that is many modifications and rule after that. Now his algorithm is called as Hebbian learning. So you have to point you to remember what is Hebbian learning. The Hebbian learning came from the Donald Hub, which can modify the number of strands between neurons in our brain. Then after that, the machine learning, you have to saying it's starting in the mid of the actually 1960s. So I'm just saying that the timeline is between 1960s and 1970. It means early 1970. So it can be that invented by author, and he is an American, and the main motive of this to create a computer gaming and AI. So that's why it invented a machine learning. And after a few years, mathematician concept is also applied. So he developed a very basic functional of neural network in machine learning. And the basic nowadays, the deep learning, the in 1866, Carnegie Mellon professor, and nowadays he also a Google researcher, and he known as the godfather of deep learning. So I repeat, Carnegie Mellon. Okay, and after that, you know what's times going on the deep learning. So yeah, I'm going to stop my presentation. I'm going to switch to whiteboard to showing something little bit concept. I hope it's useful for you. So little bit concept as I found in researchers. So basically that is AI. AI is just you know, differentiate. Where is whiteboard? Okay, it's not to be applicable to be whiteboard is here. Okay, no issue. So I'm just saying the other two types of the actually AI. AI is just you know, two types of there. One is weak AI and second one is the strong AI. Wait a minute. I'm just sharing again my slides again. Okay, not sure. So I'm just showing you one more. This AI, there are two types of there. One is weak AI and second one is AI, strong AI. So weak AI is also called a narrow AI, and that seeks to be built information process that appear to have full the mental repetitor of like human person. And you know, have you seen like anywhere like Google, Amazon, anywhere? So nowadays that weak AI concept is used in business, science, and healthcare. Have you observed that? Suppose you have to search in Google something and you want to buy something, Amazon, any kind of like ABCD like project like this. Yeah, you can want to searching some books also. So after that, you have to see everywhere you go, like Facebook and somewhere else, the same ads to be relevant. So that the concept of the VIK is here, I think, using it nowadays. And second one is this strong AI, and strong AI that seeks to create a artificial person. Okay, that means the machine that have all the mental power, like as a human. So we have including like all phenomena as consciousness as we have. So in short, yes, we can say that the future machine become human like. Okay, so this is the further our concept towards there. We have to going according to this. Okay, so now I have to, I'm moving in this. The our topic is the deep nostalgia, and you know, deep nostalgia in the month of February is very, you know, very hot topic is there. In the month of February, the concept is to be arise and to be viral in very Twitter and LinkedIn and everywhere. So let's just flashback on the like some theoretical concept of their deep nostalgia is there. Okay, so deep nostalgia is an AI tool that enable user to add facial animation to old photos. Okay, and you can also create short animated clips using the tool developed by the MyHeritage. Okay, so you have to remember this MyHeritage. Okay, and deep nostalgia can add animation such as nod, blinks, head tilts, and even smiles to any portrait photo of yours. But this is the following steps you have to follow this. So I am going to show you how to be you have to this. Okay, and this is the few points to be note. The gesture in driver notes, the driver videos not to be contained here, not a speech, but we have to added some background music is there. Okay, and you can user can also use particular animation is to be already embedded, and sometimes you have to generate future like teeth and ear features are not available, so they are to be hidden partially. Okay, so I'm switching it, so I'm going to share again that video. Wait a minute. Again, I'm sharing my screen. Where is this one? Okay, so you have to type myheritage.com. So I type this myheritageapp.com. Okay, I already log in out here at that time. Okay, so you have to apply this, and it's totally this very cost privacy concern is there, so it's paid services. So after that I log in by my email id, valid email id. You have to verify it and go to my photos. Okay, so I have uploaded two photos of one of my favorite actor, and one is Sushant and second one is Irfan. Both are my favorite. So I'm showing you how it's work. Let's see. It's already embedded is here, and I'll click on animate. And you have to watch right now. Okay, another one I have to showing you, and you have to observe the way the movement of this. Simply, I just simply uploaded a photos. Okay, and how it's to be going on. Way, see. The movement is fixed. You have to observe all the pics like that. No front, no smile, no blink size. Okay, the expression is fixed to all the pictures, as you notice. Okay, so if you want to do yourself, there's no issue. You have to log in by your valid email id and verify it, and upload photos. I have to go, and here I'm already doing. You have to go for upload photos, select files. Okay, so one of my another Sri Devi, she is also my favorite actor, and I got the done. Okay, so as I told, it's paid actually. So 15 days you have to apply it for, free days is there. So this is the uploaded. Now you have to apply it on that. Now you have to animate, but cause it's paid, so it's just asking for the new for that. So for 15 days to be free. Okay, so I'm just showing you another way how its work is like that. Before watching this video, you have to just observe the movement. Okay, there are movement is upward to right, upward to left, then downward. Okay, then front, then smile, then blink eyes. So these following the steps you have to observe in all the pictures. It's upward. Okay, so as you observe that there are I think that apps like using a deep learning concept, and they are using a deep fake, but that app is so much interesting, but that app is also just very so creepy and scary and shocking this way. And there are many people having when privacy concern is there. So I'm showing you how this is the I'm just showing you the positive way how you can animate your loved ones or those who are not nowadays in this world. So you can just added this, but I'm just showing you the another way how it's to be dangerous in this video. So another video just relevant how it's work, and you see that. Okay, So before that, I'm just playing, and you have to
Obviously, you
face on the portrait face, and how your face can be used by anyone. Okay, so it could be very creepy, and I'm showing you
you
another
just
way.
saw
Let's-
clips.
They are
Take the
using all types of facial expressions, and they have to just cover by using this. Okay, so we have to raise the probability of this. So that person is show him another video of Barack Obama. Barack Obama's speeches some particular unusual sense, but is not to be said by original Barack Obama. That's to be theft by the third person, and someone is blackmailing and make a fake news. So you have
Is the dystopian
this is the video as to be just share. So this is very scary, and as very privacy concerned, and how that someone steal your personality and taking in a misuse. And a very famous there another video I'm showing, which is also revealed by the deep fake, same concept by the Tom Cruise using on a TikTok. And observe that you see he's not a Tom Cruise, he's a somewhere else, but they are acting like as a team Tom Cruise USC about it.
In this reel, you're going to see my amigo, Chris Umi. He's going to introduce to you the wonderful world of deepfakes, how AI and VFX are unlocking the future of our imaginations. What's up, TikTok? You guys cool if I play some sports?
So as as I mentioned here, what how scary that deep learning is there. Wait a minute, I'm sharing again my slide also. Mhm. Okay, so these are the steps as I'm showing in you. You have to using their by using app also and web page also, as I had told you. And so I'm just here sharing. There are two phase, which is very just like to connected to our emotions, and you have to see many videos. And someone their family relatives, they like grandpa, grandfathers, and their loved ones. Those who are not nowadays in this world, but they feel like he is alive. Okay, but somewhere its emotion is connected. And after that, I'm just showing another way, which is like Barack Obama videos, and how this person is dance, and Tom Cruise also. That person, we don't know who is this, and it's really fake by using the fake concept by using the same. So that's why some of the like Facebook and LinkedIn banned on this kinds of this process. But you now just imagine how technology is going on and still is there. So it means our privacy is really matter is there nowadays. Okay, so this is the opportunity, artificial intelligence in marketing, using AI techniques to track computers, make light work for big data, AI integrated customer support solutions, and AI intelligence CRM. So this is nowadays, and if you want to work, if you want to make a career, so you have to work on this, on the artificial intelligence, okay, and by using ML and deep learning also. So what kind of challenges actually we are facing in business also, because computing is not the advanced, especially in India, okay, and people are via support because it's really matter of the very privacy and the threat and their money, as you know, creating trust and one track mind, variability, of course, data privacy and security. So due to this, you have to demand on the security also. So this is a very good careers on the and security also. Algorithm bias sometimes it depends if someone is making a, it depends on the actually how you can treat your machine. If you really jam into your machine, so definitely that machine will behave like this. Just that concept is totally same as the human. How you train, how you teach your student, how you treat your children. If you just what kind of you just giving a like the behavior and the same way like thus we say the simple good human and terrorist, so they the same way you have to use that AI is very still, if you're good hand, so definitely it make your career. If is it in a bad hand, that spoil whole world. And you see the many famous movie of I Robot or Will Smith, and the second one is the very psyche like Chitti. Chitti is act as a robot also. So you can familiar with this. The future of this is really in both way, and that prediction is that the many scientists said that if someday if we allow AI to control over the world, so the one day is definitely is fixed. The machine rule over the of course all the world. It means if we say machine will rule over the humans, so human will do all the work under the control of the machine. So that is very the predictability. That's why the many of the researchers opposed to that of this. So I'm just saying there are two ways of this. It depends on you how you going your career in what ways. So okay, so these are the challenges and this is the conclusions. I'm not going to read out, so I'm just taking a pause and you have to go and this is. And at last, these are the references. If you have any questions, you can ask.
If you have any questions, you can raise your hand and I will give you the talk access. Mr. Ritesh Kumar. Ritesh Kumar has one question.
Yes.
Ritesh, please unmute yourself.
Yes, Ritesh Kumar. Ritesh also put the, I think 3 questions there. DL has more disadvantage than advantage. Yes, no, actually, DL has not more disadvantage, but I'm just showing a deep nostalgia. It's just a concept of deep learning. But actually, nowadays, how whatever your machine you are using in companies and business also, the main important is deep learning, because deep learning store actual data, actual basic information. Okay, suppose you have to know the concept of the board mass, so you can solve all the complicated questions of mathematics. But if I erase that the concept of your mind how board mass work, so you cannot answer. So DL is more precious is there here. And in this I'm just showing you the another application of tool of AI, which is done by deep learning of deep nostalgia. And another question is also asking by Ritesh Kumar also regarding COVID-19 pandemic. You know what? There are
Regarding
many
COVID-19
predictions.
pandemic, no, ma'am. I will ask that if these three or ML is a subset of AI and deep learning is a
Exactly.
subset of ML.
Okay.
If we use three at a time, then is there any advantage in using this in the pandemic COVID-19 so it can help the people?
Yes, you can see that pandemic can be actually is working is only going on. Many health workers, especially the IT sector, is working on the just COVID-19. How patient is recover and what kind of diet is to be there. That's all the be to be in observance there. And what kind of formula to be formula of medicine to be there. So it we cannot say is to be just apply to be all. It's a subset of that. Then this working already existing in COVID-19, and one of the 2 to 3 4 more my students is working in Oracle of Noida database, and they are working on the same. They are all the work of that. Suppose if someone is new patient is arrive in particular hospital, they have to observing all the like 14 days and 15 days what kind of data you have to provide. Like suppose 3 patients today's arrived and they have to provide different medicine, combination of medicine, what kind of the diet, different kind of ages is. So how would we they recover? So in generally you have to observe, find the information how COVID patient is to be recovered, what kind of formula you have to give at the age, and is LC at recovery is also based on the past history. So all data should be recorded by using this and is already existing.
Okay, ma'am. One last question, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, all three AI, ML, and deep learning has advantage and disadvantage. But disadvantage are
okay.
let me complete. But disadvantage are too many that overcome the advantage. Though, is there a way to take a hand on disadvantage so that we can use the advantage of these three? Because advantage are more than disadvantage.
क्वेश्चन आंसर नहीं आ रहा. मैं तुम्हें अटेंडी बनाऊंगा अभी. जब तुम्हारा हो जाएगा ना कंप्लीट, उसके बाद अटेंडी बनाऊंगा.
No issue. Ritesh is asking,
Yes,
okay, Ritesh, the same is that's true. Okay, I'm as I saying AI is not a nowadays trending, but AI is nowadays booming on the top of the all these. Okay,
yes, ma'am.
but
Yes,
since 1940s when it invented, all these researchers, scientists give a prediction that will be happen. The one day it will become, because everyone humans is greedy. Okay, when we see in many movies and some way say there are always every person having a two face, a good face and bad face. If machine is handovering bad face, they're totally destroy of the world is there. So that's why we have to not to be, no one is to be too much confident to be adopt AI in any business and somewhere else. That's why. So somewhere I agree with this.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, welcome. Any more question from anyone, and you can drop on the chat box. Yes, Ashish Bandre. Dipesh Kumar Tiwari. Yes, unmute
Yes,
yourself.
Dipesh, you can unmute yourself. Dipesh.
You can put your question also, anyone, in chat box also. So I will give the answer. I think Abhishek sir, I think no one asking, I think.
Okay, ma'am, we can conclude then, no?
Okay.
Rajesh sir? Over
Yes,
to
sir.
you.
ओपन किया आपने?
Just a second. Check करो, हो गया. Okay, thank you, ma'am, for such a wonderful session. This would definitely help our attendees to get knowledge on deep nostalgia. On behalf of Truba Group of Institute Bhopal, I would like to give you the certificate of appreciation for your knowledge, for sharing your knowledge and valuable time with us. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
I hope you are enjoying today's sessions. I try to might be some interesting, not to be a boring session for that's all other webinar.
Yes, ma'am. The feedback link is already posted. Feedback and attendance link is posted in the chat box. The participants can fill the feedback link from there. At the end, I would like to thank Professor Nandini Sharma for such a wonderful session. I would like to thank Shri Shyam Rathod sir, Shri Sunil Dandi sir, Shri Pankaj Dandi sir and Shri Dharmendra Raghuvanshi sir for the motivation to welcome eminent speakers in our campus. I would also like to give deepest thanks to Dr. Manish Manoria sir for allowing and motivating us for the sessions. I would like to thank my fellow faculty members, Professor Rajesh Sharma, coordinator of the event, and other faculty members who have helped me in organizing this event. And lastly, I would like to thank all 160 participants who have attended this session today and enhance their skill in this tough COVID time. Thank you all. Stay home and stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.